Good day and welcome, everyone. Welcome to almost lost my train of thought. OMG. Welcome to my Aisha Speaks Jade podcast, where I am your host, Aisha, also known as Jade. And I would like to speak about the episode of if you've ever thought about being a better leadership and you're not quite just sure how to do that, or if you're, saying to yourself, you know what, I can always be a better leader to my team, or just be a better leader in general, then hopefully these 5 disciplines of leadership will help you. So again, welcome everyone to my Aisha Speaks Jade podcast. Again, I am your host, Aisha, also known as Jade, and today's episode is speaking on the 5 disciplines of leadership excellence. The 5 disciplines of leadership excellence. So developing these areas will help you build consistent, repeatable excellence. So excellence is about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. It is about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well consistently. It's a simple concept that theoretically should be easy enough to put into practice. So too often, however, we let the chaos of the day-to-day stand in our way as enemies in our pursuit of excellence. Those leaders who can rise above the urgency of the daily grind to focus on delivering excellence repeatedly and over the long run develop a degree of competency in the following 5 disciplines. So I'm going to speak about 5 different excellence of leadership excellence. Hopefully it resonates with you. And I want to say again, excellence is about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well consistently. We have to put it into practice. Okay? It's easier said than done, but we have to start putting things into practice and stop using excuses. Okay? And we cannot allow chaos and disruption every day to stand in our way, right, of our pursuit of excellence. So here are the 5 disciplines. The first one would be reclaiming your attention. Reclaiming your attention. In a world of constant bombardment, we've allowed anyone to interrupt us at any time, in whatever way they wish. The notion of having time to think, to contemplate, to ponder has long since bolted the gate. It has bolted the gate. Yet those leaders who are effective in planning for the medium and long term and who focus on developing their people start from giving themselves the headspace to do so. They wall off their attention and control it rather than allowing it to wander like a lost toddler in a busy mall, right? So it's all about focusing, getting ourselves to focus. As a simple first step, turn off your email and instant messaging notifications on your phone. Because we do get distracted. Come on now, let's be honest with ourselves. We get distracted. So let's try this. Turning off our emails and instant messaging notifications on our phone. Better yet, delete the apps. That's a big challenge. I would love to know who would be willing to do that. Control when you are in communication mode and when you're not. So that was briefly speaking on reclaiming your attention. The second one would be facilitating team flow. Facilitating team flow. It sometimes feels like your day is compromised of lobbying an ever-increasing number and speed of tennis balls that have been fired at your back over the net. It's a metaphor / example / scenario. You do this over and over until you survive the day, and then you come back and do it all over again the next day. Many leaders underutilize their team to help them navigate the number of new projects, priorities, and processes coming their way and keep too much on their plate. So, sometimes leaders, we like to think that we can do everything, right? We're Superman and Wonder Woman. We can do everything. Instead of utilizing our team to help us out, take some of that stuff off of us. So, take a look down your to-do list and ask yourself honestly, is there someone on my team who can handle this item, even if they'll need a bit of hand-holding and support? When the answer is yes, invest the time in delegating that task out and giving your team the support they need. They'll grow and you'll remove yourself at the bottleneck. So again, if you have all of this stuff, you're this leader of this team and you have all this stuff, ask yourself, there probably is somebody on your team that can do it. And if they need a little assistance, support them in it, but let them do it to get some of that stress, get some of those priorities off of you, right? Your team will thank you later, because if you have a team, they all could help in some way. They all have their strengths where they could help you. Number 3 is supporting high performance. Supporting high performance. So your job as a leader isn't to know all the answers and make all the tough calls. You don't have to, leaders. You don't have to know all the answers, and you don't have to make all the tough calls. Sure, there are times when you need to do that, but they're fewer than you think. Your job should be to help your team take ownership of their own challenges and support them when they make a decision. I feel like this is a deja vu with me speaking on this, but hey, if I've spoke on this episode before, that is quite okay. It could just be a friendly reminder. So the next time someone in your team comes to you with a problem, rather than just blurting out the answer, take a pause and ask them, what do you think? Next is having symbiotic conversations. Having symbiotic conversations. So most leaders struggle at having challenging conversations. The reason being that the same fight or flight response that we have been faced with a physically dangerous situation kicks in when we think about a confrontation with our own team. And so we either go in too hard or too soft. Challenging conversations can and should be symbiotic. All parties involved should be able to learn and grow from them. So next time you need to have one, take a deep breath and go in with the mindset that the conversation you're about to have is truly in the best interest of everyone involved, rather than that I win, you lose scenario. And finally, number 5 is building shared accountability. Building shared accountability. So let's say individual rock star performers are exciting to watch, but detrimental to team success in the long run, right? When you have one or two high achievers, the rest of the team tends to rely on them to deliver the goods. Teams, and I love teams, because teams is not just about one. Teams is not that little I and big T. Team is all of us, where we can all support each other. Whatever someone else's weakness is could be your strengths. And so a team is team building and working with each other and supporting each other so that the job can get done effectively. So teams that deliver excellence consistently focus instead on shared accountability, on collectively getting closer to their common goals. So at your next team meeting, have an open, honest discussion about what you're trying to achieve as a team and have everyone walk away with a specific action item that they can deliver back to the team this month. So, again, feels like a deja vu, feels like I've spoke on this before, but that's okay because I love friendly reminders. So I hope that it resonated with you. I hope that it was good for you, and if not, that's okay too. But let me think out positive words because I just said something negative. This was very positive for all those that are going to listen to the replay, which will be available shortly after. I would love to make sure that you guys stay in the know with me. Follow me on Facebook where I'm at now, my Instagram, Twitter, and my LinkedIn. Aisha Speaks Jade. Once again, you can find me at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my YouTube channel, Aisha Speaks Jade. Make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel and hit that thumbnail as well as hit that notification bell to stay in the loop of everything. Aisha Speaks Jade. Also, if you have a LinkedIn, make sure to look me up, Aisha Jade Speaks. Again, that is Aisha Jade Speaks. Thank you for your love and your support, your dialogue, your comments, your likes, your dislikes, your good, bad, indifferent. It's all good because we are here to what? Learn knowledge. Knowledge is power. Power is knowledge. Go for what you know. Team build, share experiences. Hey, I'm definitely all open for that. Make sure to self-care. You guys know what to do. Self-care. Love on yourself internally. Respect yourself. Create your greatness and create your happiness. With that being said, peace and blessings be upon you all. Remember the 3 C's. Catch it, check it, change it. Remember Nike. Just do it. Conquer your fears. Your fears will take you to your success. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Namaste, peace and blessings again, and Ashe. Make sure to be good to yourself. Peace out.